Hello, hello. Hey, sister. I'm just fixing something technical, and today we are going to do a live on Gilding Wax. So just give me 1 second. I'm hurrying. Sorry, I like to get going right away. Let's see here. Oh my word. You would think that I would have this all handled. Let's see. All right, well, you guys, I guess I'm just gonna have to wing it. Okay, here I am. It's Jen at Reclaimed. Oh, my hair is a little out of place. There we go. I'm backwards, so anywhere I turn, anyway. Okay, sorry. So today I am here to demonstrate a little bit about the gilding wax. Go the right way, Jen. So the things I'm gonna use today, we have the warm gold and the copper, the bright silver, the bright gold, and the dark silver gilding waxes. So these are waxes by Annie Sloan. They are fabulous, a great way to embellish and fix up your stuff. I'm also using, I'm gonna use the Annie Sloan detail brushes today, specifically the small flat one. I got myself a cool stencil, couple of pieces to do. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tilt you down, so you're not gonna see me for much of this video. You're just gonna see the work, which is what you care about most, right? So I'm just gonna tilt you down here. Wow, there we go. Okay, so first we're gonna stencil with the gilding wax. So I've got my little door here on my mix mat, and I've got this snazzy little stencil, and of course I forgot tape. All right, now the tape I like to use is I've got the frog tape for delicate surfaces. It's really good. I used another blue one previously, but I picked up some of this, and I really love the way it leaves my paint right where I stuck it. Now, if you have questions, bear with me. Maybe I can get Dave over here. He's working from his computer for work, but maybe I can talk him into fielding questions. All right. So here I have the bright gold gilding wax, and I'm just gonna put some right here on my mix mat, about the size of a pea. You don't need a lot, really. It goes a long, long way. So this is olive, and I am going to just load up my stencil brush and then offload, because you don't want to overdo it. Believe it or not, less is more. Seeing isn't always really believing with the gilding wax. Oh, go this way. There you go, Jen. Good job, Jen. Okay, so a little bit of offloaded, so it's mostly just the gold, and I'm just lightly gonna do some little circles here on this cabinet door. This is one of my demo doors, so when you come into the shop here and you're looking at color, I have so many ways for you to see the colors. I have a cabinet door like this painted in every single color. And I also have, of course, color cards, color books, furniture painted. Tongue depressors. Yes, I have the little sample sticks. Those are for when you're not sure how the color looks, if it's gonna look the same here, which I encourage people to take them home, because your lighting in your home is going to be different than it is here, and your color can change. So I need just a tiny bit more, just a skosh. There we go. And just be really, really light. You'll be really surprised. A lot of people think that you have to gob it on there. Us women, we just have no patience. Don't agree with me, Dave. Don't you dare. All right, so once you've got it on there, it is the best, isn't it, Amika? Welcome. Okay, so then when you take it off, look at how gorgeous that is. So that is a great way to just have some fun, and you can see how it shimmers. It's really, really cool. Yes, you do need one of my shirts. When will you have classes? Natalie, I will have, Jamie, sorry, attention deficit. Natalie, I have workshops posted on the website, www.reclaimstgeorge.com. Click on the workshops tab and read through the details in the workshop. Wouldn't that look good on your navy? Anyway, Jen, stay on task. So my next workshop scheduled is for June 13th. That's a week from Saturday. And it's the BYOP, the Bring Your Own Projects class. So if you want to get in on that, get online. I'm doing a very limited class size with COVID, so not taking as many students. Okay, so there you have that. Now, to come back, if I was to run my fingers across this right now, it would probably smear it a little. But if you come back tomorrow, you can run your hand right over it. It's not coming off. I do have clear wax on this before I applied the gilding wax. You do not want to do a coat of clear wax over the gilding wax. That is your final step. Now, because this is a demo door and I don't really want, go the right way, Jen. I don't really want this beautiful, it just sounds silly, but I don't want this on my door. I'm just going to use my clear chalk paint wax, and that is going to act like an eraser. Going to take some friction to work that off, but you'll see this. So if you decide, I really don't like it, I want to do something different, all you got to do is a little bit of clear wax. Let me get a towel here, and you can actually just back that right off like it was never there. Looks like I missed a spot over here. Ta-da! Isn't that fantastic? This is part of the many, 5 million reasons why I love Annie's products. They are so forgiving. So you can't muck it up. It's just impossible. Okay, so the next piece I have to show you, tilt you up just a little bit. Whoop, there we go. Okay, so this is just a little picture. What have I got going here? Okay, I look forward to seeing you, Natalie. All right, so just this little metal pitcher. It's probably from Michael's or something like that. And this is in Provence, which I've painted and clear waxed. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to take just a little bit of my copper. Ooh, blurry. Step on back. On my mix mat. And this time, this is how you apply it with a brush. This is just another way you can apply it. So I'm gonna put you back down here so you can see me working on my brushing. So I'm doing both sides of the brush, getting that fully saturated in there. And we'll start with the handle here. Copper looks incredible on Provence. It definitely gives it that patinaed look. But you can just add and then soften. Jen, go the right way. Isn't that pretty? I love copper. It is one of the unsung heroes of Annie's Gilding Waxes, and I'll tell you a little secret. If you mix copper with bright silver, copper and bright silver gilding wax make rose gold. So if you like rose gold, copper by itself is pretty dang good, but you can lighten it up just a little bit with the bright silver. And again, tomorrow, once this wax is dry, there's a big difference between dry and cure. Dry is obviously when most of the solvent that makes the wax soft has gone out of the wax, so that it's just the wax sitting there. Cure is when every bit of solvent and water or oil, depending on your finish, has evaporated. It's kind of like when you paint your walls at home, they're kind of gooey for a minute, and then after a few weeks you can scrub them, and that's, for wall paint, that's because every bit of water has evaporated. But isn't that great? Look at the, oh, I just love that. So, I mean, on this, you could also take a fun stencil and stencil the copper on there. But that's how I apply with a brush. Now, if you want very, very crisp lines on your piece, just go ahead and tape. Just tape outside of your lines. I love a hand-finished look, so to me, this is just thebomb.com. But everybody's different, and that's perfectly okay. There's no right or wrong way. But yeah, just use some tape. I have a pretty steady hand, so I just like to brush it on. Just like that. Use your pinky as an anchor, so I'm holding the bottom of the can and then running the brush back and forth, staying kind of level. But so that'll be really cool. Probably do something up around here. Okay, so moving on to the silver waxes. I've got something really, really cool for that. So I did a project for a customer a while ago. She had a really beautiful mirrored frame, and she wanted more of a silver effect. So what I did for her is I took some clear chalk paint wax, and then I took the dark silver Gilding Wax, and I mixed them together. Will you hand me a small wax brush? Is there one up there?
No.
Doesn't matter. That'll work. All right. So then you mix the dark silver wax with the clear wax. So when you wax your frame, I wonder if that's translating. Scoot down. There. I'll just do a small section. And it kind of gives it kind of a frosted, it kind of looks like gunmetal. It's really cool. You definitely see the dark silver. So then we'll wipe that back and leave it kind of in the grooves. Then you take your, wrong side up, your bright silver. And for this, you get to go right on back to the second grade, my friends. Use your fingers. So I'm just gonna put some bright silver wax on my fingers, and I'm doing this left-handed. Whoops. And just lightly, nope, I don't like it. Lightly, there we go. Go over these high spots here. And look at that. Isn't that legit? That is so pretty. I knew this frame would be perfect for this effect. Now, if you could do this without the dark silver wax, of course, but I don't know why you would. I mean, honestly. We have more questions. Put Dave to work. Dave, get to work. That's Jamie. But isn't that pretty? So you could do, obviously I'll probably finish this frame out. It's really, really neat looking though. Let's see, go the right way, Jen. There you go. There's a nice straight on view for you. So sealing it with clear wax mixed with dark, and then just a light dusting of the bright silver really gives it some great depth. And finally for the golds. Can't leave out the gold gilding waxes, that would be silly. So I painted this little jewelry box today, super cute, in the best, absolute, drop dead, most beautiful color in the entire world. This is Obeson blue. I'm not biased or anything. Ha ha ha. All right, let's see if we can't make it just a little bit. Oh, not copper, Jen. So I'm going to use both the warm gold, and the bright gold. And again, I'm just going to use my finger here because to me that's the most fun. But basically, you just use your finger and very lightly catch these details. David, that peanut gallery thing's going on over here with the mister. And the warm gold, I mean, it totally lives up to its name. You can even put it on the hardware and it will totally stay. Totally tubular, dude, for those of you that grew up in my era. So you'll notice that I have, on the inside here, I painted the drawers including the hardware, because why not? I get to do what I want. It's my shop, haha. And you can also just light up that hardware using that same wax. So I have it on my thumb. I just keep getting more and more and just working basically in small doses. This stuff goes a long way. These newer tubes that I'm using today, I went and stole from my workshop stash. The tubes that I use here in the studio most days, gosh, I've probably had them a couple of years. They just go so far. You don't need a lot, but if you have anything with a little bit of detail, we'll go across that detail there. I love that. Isn't that great? It just brings it right out. We'll go across there too. Why not? You can even do it on flatter surfaces like this. Just run your finger across it. And then, because I want to add a bit more highlight, I'm going to go ahead and top that with my bright gold. And just with my finger, just the same thing. So I rub my fingers together and I get most of it onto my thumb so that I can pick it up. But I'm just lightly going to just touch, because I don't want to cover up the warm gold. I just want to embellish that a little bit. I love that. It just looks such like it's been layered and layered. I love it. Just go super soft across there. So that simple. I've just done 3 projects for you and almost finished them. So back to me. Let's see if I pulled that up high enough. Hello. Let's see if I can read some comments. I know, it looks great, huh, Ashley? Obeson blue. Is there any other, let's see here. Is there any other questions? Venmo. I'm not gonna Venmo you for a t-shirt, girl. I'm just gonna send you one. You're my sister. Because I love you. Because you're cute like me. And I might be biased. Anyway, if you have any other questions about gilding wax, feel free to call the shop, 435-669-3733. I'm located at 37 East St. George Boulevard in St. George. I have everything you need. Annie Sloan. I'm here to help. I don't just tell you how to use the product. I'm going to show you everything when you buy product from me, because I want you to succeed. So I hope you're all having a great day, staying safe, staying healthy, and I will see you for the next live. You have a great